Welcome back to the next instalment of 10 for 10. This is a series from WatchGecko that sets out to inform you, the viewer, of 10 watches branching over 10 different categories that combined offer an extremely versatile, enjoyable and rounded collection, altogether coming in at a value less than £10,000. Some watches may be more expensive, some may be extremely affordable, but altogether they will collectively cost less than £10,000. Stay tuned to the channel for regular new episodes, as well as the WatchGecko blog for further coverage of each watch featured. Links will be in the description below. Let's take a look at a watch type which has played an immensely large part in the history of horology. The pilot's watch origins date back over 100 years, and the necessity for a clear, solid and dependable time-telling device hasn't gone away. Naturally they have evolved with the world and advancements in technology. However, our suggestion remains very true to what pilots were using decades ago, and this specific model itself has a pretty fascinating history. Realistically, if you're looking for a pilot's watch to use while actually piloting an aircraft, there will be many more modern options out there that would fit the brief. However, if you're looking for something which acts as a reminder of the evolution of these popular watches, we have you covered. The Oris Big Crown Pointer Date 80th Anniversary Edition. Founded in 1904, Oris watches are one of those names in horology that consistently performs very well. Whether it's diving, aviation, motorsports or more dressier watches, Oris have, and has for many years, a range of watches for each in abundance. However, one of the most important models in their range sits in aviation. Initially introduced in 1938, the Oris Big Crown Pointer Date has truly seen it all, and definitely is one of those watches that's really earned its place in the current lineup. This 40mm wide pilot's watch comes in just over 12mm thick and is complete with a lug-to-lug distance of around 47mm. Of course, this particular model comes with a bronze case, which, when compared to the standard pointer date in their range, offers a very unique looking watch. Bronze has been a very popular material to use in watchmaking in recent years, with the likes of Oris being one of many brands to make the most of this popular trendy choice. Complementing the bronze case of the watch is a warm green dial. The dial has an extremely balanced and symmetrical look to it, which, when combined with the warmth of the bronze case, makes for a smooth, elegant combo. Subtle, unique differences on the pointer date, such as a seconds track sitting slightly more central on the dial because of the date, really add to its character. Bold printed Arabic numerals, along with cathedral-style hands, act as a consistent reminder of the watch's longevity in the Oris lineup. These hands are filled with superlumen over lume, along with each hour marker being tipped with slightly less strong lume. The Arabic numerals on the dial also feature lume. However, it seems to be once again just a little bit less strong, further emphasising the hands. The pointer date hand is red tipped and sits right at the bottom of the hand stack, effectively adding depth to the watch's dial. All of the hands are finished off in a gilt bronze colour, which naturally is a very complementary addition with the case of the watch. A sunken coin edge bezel wraps around the dial of the watch, which is almost padded out by the well-proportioned lugs. Once the pointer date is on your wrist, you'll be viewing the old school style details through a sapphire crystal, which is domed on both sides with AR coating inside. The crown on the pointer date is signed Oris, complete in bronze, and is slightly oversized, much like the original models, so glove-wearing airmen could easily make adjustments. Flipping the watch over, you're greeted with a mineral crystal display caseback, showing off the Oris 754 movement. This movement is a hacking, automatic, 38-hour power reserve machine, which has of course been fitted with Oris's instantly recognisable red rotor. The main talking point of this movement is the addition of a pointer date hand. This is an independent hand which, with the addition of a track running around the edge of the dial, keeps track of the date in quite an unconventionally yet visually appealing way. This is actually one of the first bronze watches I've really spent a noticeable amount of time with, and I'm pleased to report, although initially quite a change from stainless steel, it gets a big thumbs up from me. Bronze has been a popular trend in watchmaking in recent years, and for good reason. The way the pointer date blends the green dial with the bronze case almost effortlessly is extremely satisfying. When the light catches all four hands perfectly, it quickly reminds you of how important the watch is for the brand. The tones the watch produces always makes me think about 1940s durable military equipment. As with most coin edge bezels, this one is happy to play with the light independently, and in turn assists the watch to keep its modern presence on the wrist. It's fair to say people notice this watch on the wrist. The distinctive case and bezel attracts wandering eyes much more than other luxury watches I've worn. One of the best things about the pointed 8 is those small little design details reserved just for the wearer. The red-tipped pointed date hand, the elegant cathedral hands, the position of the coin edge bezel and how it sits apart of the case, the overall softness of the dial, and, for some reason, that rounded abstract 4 is something which, once seen and appreciated, just can't be unseen. Talking of how it wears on the wrist, I think it's time we explored some strap suggestions. As standard, the strap that comes with the Oris is a light brown leather strap. This option builds from where the bronze case left off, replicating the warmth from the case just in a slightly different shade. This overall warmth is a huge benefit of the watch, and something we just can't ignore with a few of our strap suggestions. The Chedworth Suede Handmade by Geckota. This combo for me is one of the most drastic changes for the pointed 8, but it manages to pull it off extremely well. The soft green from the suede clearly matches the dial of the watch accurately, something which a green leather would have struggled with. The contrasting ivory stitching picks up on the second strap and loom colour very subtly. The strap itself uses Italian pull-up leather lining, ensuring maximum comfort and increased durability over other suede straps available. Quite an obvious combo, but the pointed 8 pulls it off with ease. The Kington Vintage Dress by Geckota. This is one of our newer straps for the Geckota range. However, for me, it's instantly one of my favourite. This classically proportioned strap tapers 4mm down to the buckle, comes with consistent, neat stitching down the strap, and is finished with a good amount of padding to ensure endless comfort. Combine this with the extremely high quality pull-up leather, which can age gracefully alongside the bronze on your new pointed 8. Think of the vintage Highly featured on other reviews, but designed for slightly slimmer watches, and you get the Kington. It's definitely worth having in your strap arsenal. Finally, the Painswick QR by Geckota. Yet again, this quick release leather strap makes another appearance on the channel. This time, the brown option with the distressed finish is another strap option that transforms the watch once again. This shade of brown is actually very different to the Kington. A solid option if you want to hark back to the pointed 8 history with a slightly more rugged look. It's worth noting, on the Kington, I actually swapped over the Oris buckle from the original strap, as these both taper the same amount to the buckle. If you're looking to combine the Kington with your pointed 8, I'd recommend doing the same, to be left with a quality complete package. So, what would we change on the Oris? Well, I've thought of changes for some time now, and I think Oris has done a really good job with the pointed 8 to ensure there is something for everyone. If you want the watch in a smaller size, you can go for the 36mm version. If you're not a fan of the bronze, no problem, pick up one of the stainless steel ones. Prefer a tropical style dial, or a bracelet option, or even one with a more gilt look to the dial. Oris have such a wide range with this model, that if you're not sure on this exact one, I'm sure they have something which suits your style. So, why the pointed 8? And, if you can get your hands on one, why the 80th anniversary? Well, to start with, it's an ideal option for the pilot's watch in your collection, because it's a perfect watch to summarise a large genre. Its mix of history, distinctive design, importance, and unique wearability make it a real standout option. Of course, the use of bronze really adds some diversity to your collection, and this is one of the best executions of bronze available today. If you only had to own one Oris, you might as well make it, arguably, one of their most important models. The Oris Big Crown Pointed 8 80th Anniversary is currently available starting from £1,500. To find out more and explore the whole Pointed 8 lineup, check out their site. Links will be in the description below. Stay tuned to the channel for the next episode of 10 for 10, where we explore another great watch that is perfect in creating a well-rounded collection.